Meghan's Instagram stories shared today feel gentle, calm, and quietly joyful. They arrive without noise, without explanation, and without intention to persuade anyone of anything. Yet in their simplicity, they speak volumes. They show a life that is beautiful, happy, free, and relaxed, lived far away from pressure, conflict, or constant scrutiny. The first moment that captures attention is Prince Harry dancing with Meghan. There is no stage, no crowd, no need for perfection. Their movement is light and natural, the kind of dancing that happens when people feel completely at ease with each other. It is playful, relaxed, and full of warmth. Prince Harry looks genuinely happy. His body language is open, his smile unguarded. This is not the expression of someone carrying tension or regret. It is the expression of someone who feels safe, present, and content. Meghan mirrors that ease. Her laughter feels effortless, familiar, and deeply personal. This simple moment tells a story that no headline can rewrite. It shows partnership rooted in comfort rather than obligation. It shows love that exists without performance. It shows joy that does not need explanation. As the stories continue, the focus shifts gently to Lilibet, sitting quietly and drawing in a book. She is completely absorbed in her own world. Her attention is steady, her movements small and intentional. There is no rush, no interruption, no pressure. This scene is calm in the purest sense. It reflects a childhood allowed to unfold naturally. Lilibet is not being directed or corrected. She is simply creating, imagining, and exploring in her own time. There is something deeply reassuring about this moment. It shows patience. It shows trust. It shows an environment where creativity is encouraged without expectation. Silence is respected. Focus is protected. Then comes a moment that feels almost magical. Prince Archie is seen feeding a white rhino. The scale of the animal contrasts beautifully with the calmness of the interaction. Archie stands with curiosity and care, focused and attentive. His beautiful hair catches the light, soft and full, framing a face that reflects confidence and happiness. He looks relaxed, free, and completely comfortable in the moment. There is no fear in his posture, only awareness. Feeding a white rhino is not just an exciting experience, it is a lesson in respect, patience, and gentleness. The rhino remains calm, unbothered, steady. Archie mirrors that calm naturally. This moment speaks quietly about how he is being raised, learning through experience, understanding strength without dominance, being taught respect through presence rather than instruction. Prince Harry's influence is felt here, even without words. His long-standing commitment to wildlife conservation and respect for nature lives on in this interaction. Archie is absorbing values simply by being present. The stories then show Meghan feeding a giraffe. The scene feels peaceful and light. The giraffe moves gently, its presence calm and unhurried. Meghan approaches with ease, offering food with care and respect. There is no sense of control or urgency, just mutual awareness. Meghan's posture reflects curiosity and appreciation rather than performance. She is fully present in the moment, not distracted by the idea of being seen. Together, these moments form a quiet narrative. Dancing, drawing, learning, feeding, laughing, living. They do not demand attention. They do not invite debate. They simply exist. What stands out most is what is absent. There is no sign of conflict. No tension. No drama connected to Britain or the royal family. None of the chaos often described in headlines appears here. That drama exists only in imagination, in speculation, in the fantasy created by British media mouthpieces who continue to ask whether this family will ever return to live in the UK. These Instagram stories quietly answer that question without words. They show a life that is full and settled, a life that does not feel unfinished or uncertain, a life that does not revolve around returning somewhere to feel complete. Prince Harry looks like a man who has found peace, not by escaping responsibility, but by choosing balance. His joy feels grounded, rooted in daily moments, rather than public approval. Meghan appears confident and calm. She shares these glimpses not to convince anyone, but because she no longer feels the need to explain happiness. There is strength in that choice. Archie and Lilibet appear secure, comfortable, and joyful. That sense of safety cannot be staged. It comes from consistency, routine, and emotional protection. The British media narrative of constant tension feels distant when placed beside these images. There is no evidence of unrest, only lightness. The question of returning to the UK feels like an external obsession rather than an internal concern. Home in these stories is clearly defined by feeling, not location. Home is where children feel free to explore, where laughter happens naturally, where love is lived without fear. Prince Harry has spoken before about wanting a different life for his children, a life not shaped by intrusion or expectation. These stories feel like that vision realised. Meghan's approach to sharing remains intentional. She opens a small window, then gently closes it. She offers warmth without oversharing, presence without performance. Prince Archie's beautiful hair, his calm focus, and his gentle interaction with the rhino reflect a childhood unfolding naturally. Lilibet's quiet drawing reflects creativity protected. Harry's dancing reflects joy rediscovered. Meghan's calm reflects balance achieved. These moments do not argue with critics. They do not respond to speculation. They simply exist as truth. This is a beautiful life, not because it is perfect, but because it is peaceful. This is a happy life, not because it avoids difficulty, but because it chooses what matters. This is a free life, not because it runs away, but because it sets boundaries. This is a relaxed life, not because nothing is taken seriously, but because the right things are. British media voices may continue to create stories filled with tension. They may continue to ask the same questions. They may continue to imagine conflict where none is visible. But these Instagram stories tell a different story. They show a family living fully, quietly, and intentionally. They show children growing without fear, parents laughing without pressure, moments unfolding without urgency. There is no royal drama here, no British conflict playing out, only a family choosing peace. The fantasy lives elsewhere, in headlines, in speculation, in voices unwilling to accept that stepping away can lead to happiness. These stories do not confront that fantasy, they rise above it. As the clips fade, they leave behind a feeling rather than a message. Calm, warmth, contentment. They do not answer every question. They do not need to. They simply show Meghan, Harry, Archie and Lilibet enjoying a beautiful, happy, free and relaxed life. And sometimes, that quiet truth is stronger than any story told about them.